Okay, somebody's asking about LLCs. You're setting up an LLC in the US, so what are the things that you need to consider, like the basics of LLCs. So again, for those who would not have heard it, we did discuss LLCs, generally speaking, in response to the first question. But the LLC is a unique creature in law in that it is a limited liability company. So it does provide that limited liability protection. But generally speaking, there is no tax benefit. It's not necessarily a tax play. It is more about asset protection. It's more about asset protection. It's more about protecting yourself and your assets as you engage in whatever your trade or business is. It is tax transparent. So if there are a number of you, it'll be treated as a partnership. If there's just one of you, it'll be treated as like a sole proprietorship or sole trader, more familiar terms. It's really easy to set up. It's fast. The setup is easy. I see people offering it online for $100, $200 and up. So it can be really cheap and fast and easy. But often these people end up in trouble because remember the point of the LLC is limited liability protection. And we've seen all too often people set up an LLC and they use those cookie cutter operating agreements that they just downloaded from a website, or maybe they don't have any agreement at all. And they don't practice, let's say, proper corporate discipline in running their LLC. And as a result, in the event of a dispute with a business partner, with a supplier, with a customer, with an independent contracted employee that you're using, under certain circumstances, that veil of incorporation can be pierced. And that protection that you had counted on would not be available to you. And the dispute means that whoever is attacking you can come after you for your personal assets. So how do you deal with that? You want to make sure you have all your paperwork in place. You want to have all your records in place. So, first of all, you want to have a separate bank account. You should be commingling funds. Secondly, you'd want to make sure you keep proper accounting records. And it's not just you have your spreadsheet or you have it on QuickBooks or Xero or whatever. It's not just that. But for unusual transactions, things of a non-routine nature, you want to make sure that there are proper records for that as well. You may want to have a meeting. And again, it seems kind of silly, especially if it's a single member LLC, but you still would want to make a note that on the 21st of March, 2023, you did have a meeting where you considered the purchase of another MacBook or a Lenovo laptop and a printer, and a decision was made to empower, let's say, Boris to go out and purchase one on behalf of the business and use it for business purposes. And you have that documented, you've signed it, sealed, and then you're fine. So you want to keep notes of transactions of that nature. You want to have annual general meetings, and again, everything documented. Have proper memos and whatever you need to basically demonstrate in the event of a dispute that the business is separate from you, and therefore it's worth the judge or whoever's looking at it should see no reason for allowing whoever is coming after you to see through that veil of incorporation. So again, you want to make sure your banking is done with discipline. You should be commingling funds, keep proper accounting records of everything you do, as well as keep proper business records, memos, and you have general meetings and annual general meetings and they need to be properly documented as you run your business. So I hope that helps as you consider using a US LLC.
So if you're a 6, 7, or 8-figure investor, entrepreneur, or business owner who needs a tailor-made solution from a qualified team of professionals, we can help you achieve the international lifestyle, the freedom, and even the tax savings you're looking for. Visit us at htj.tax and live that international life.